Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings. We've got this dangerous faction here, but we just need to tick forward because last episode I learned something new. It's War Declaration Council authority that prevents council members from joining factions, so we'll go ahead and give them that back. We're not planning on actually declaring war anytime ever, so... And when we do, we can always just pay off the council. It's not a huge deal. We got the law changes that we needed, so we're fine. 6 March, 1228. And looks like, did that guy actually leave that faction? No, he hasn't left the faction. They just keep floating around that 70% mark. Although he did just declare the Sicilian Holy War for Anatolia. Okay. Have fun with that. That'll cut into his numbers for sure. Not too concerned about that. And they're back. With 89.4%. Who joined? King of Italy. Yeah, we desperately need to get that law change. 89.6%. Maybe we plot to kill the King of Lithuania? Possible plot power of 273%. I think we do it. We just need to buy time. Who all would be willing to do this for free? Quite a few. Yeah, we have enough. We're not going to attack that trading post. 267%. A poisonous viper is going to dig its fangs into the King of Lithuania. Just don't point that thing at me. So let's see if it works. King Snorri has created the title Duchy of Castile. Good job, King Snorri. And he evaded the snake, but no one suspects our involvement. We'll have to try again. They're at 90%. This is getting spooky. Fabricated claim on the Kingdom of Finland. No thanks. Come on, kill him. We need you to kill him. 91%. Hey, the Pope lifted the excommunication of that lady. Okay, don't really care. We need to kill this guy. We're at 274% plot power. There's no way we don't do this. But can we do it before this faction fires? They're only at 90% of our strength. Fabricated claim on the Kingdom of Germany will not help with that. King of Lithuania will die by poisoned wine at an upcoming banquet. Let's give it a go. That's a classic one for sure. County of Durazzo has converted to the Lollard faith again. And everyone knows that we are trying to kill this guy. Okay. That's super unfortunate. And he didn't drink the wine. Okay, we only need to wait. Oh. Our co-conspirator, Mayor Renaud, has hired someone to saw through the supports of the railing on a balcony King Walter is known to frequent. Someone may soon take a bit of a tumble. Look out below. Come on, kill him. We just need to buy a couple of months. Kingdom of Italy is no longer considered a de jure part of the Empire of Italia. Okay. The Bektashi Order, a Sufi sect of dervishes, has arisen under the leadership of a certain Hadji? Hadji? I don't know. The font makes it a little... I think it's Hadji. Hadji Bektash Wali, a mystic from Khorasan. Striving for unity of being, Bektashis train the soul through meditation and contemplation of the inner meaning of the Quran. The Bektashi order is warlike and especially popular among Sunni Muslim soldiers. The Order has sworn to protect Islam and to combat infidels and polytheists of all kinds. Mystic soldiers? Pah. Okay, we need to kill this jerk. He has to die. When's he gonna lean? Yeah! He died. Okay. A tragic accident as far as anyone is concerned. Okay. We need a new Chancellor. We're going to sort by rank. Queen of Scotland. She is an excellent choice. Since she has 22,000 troops and 3 kingdom titles. There we go. Okay. So now, we do still have this independence faction. The King of Sicily took it over. But that's okay. They lost a significant amount of steam there, and we can change this over on 6 March 1228. No one should be opposed to this. A most peculiar woman has arrived at our court. In only a matter of months, she's made a name for herself as a most accomplished warrior. We've seen her defeat even some of our best champions in the sparring ring. Maybe she should teach our other soldiers a thing or two? She would become our marshal. King of Italy would be fired from the council. We can't afford to have the King of Italy fired from the council. Because we absolutely... Duchy of Silesia. Yeah. We absolutely need to pass this law in a month. Because these factions are getting out of control-ish. However, we could negotiate with Demid. That's not going to happen. But we can now pass this. Yeah, no one's opposed to it. Unanimous assent. There's a faint knock on our door, followed by a small figure peering into the room. We remember him well. It's one of the craftsmen that we funded a couple of years ago. He shamefully tells us that the enterprise didn't go exactly as planned, and that their workshop is now bankrupt with nothing to show for it. That was a bad investment. Okay, so he joined a defensive pact. That's fine. War Declaration Committee Law. Excellent. So our factions should be much weaker now. And yes, they are. There's no real concern about our factions at that juncture. And we can spend a bunch of money on our provinces. Not this one. We could do this one. Stables. That'll be fine. Castle Shipyard. We'll pass on that for now. Stables. Pike Training Ground. That'll be good. We'll go for stables. And stables. Also, Duchy of Orkney. That's fine. Stables. Castle fortifications. And now we're into hospitals. We're also out of money, though, so that's fine. So, our retinue is at full strength, and I don't think we can... We actually could go up another one. And so we shall. We'll create a cavalry retinue real quick. We'll raise some fleet levies. We'll just deselect this one and put all of these down. We'll wait for you to reinforce a couple of soldiers. Dear Emperor Buonconti, I'm going to mess that up every time. Harley, don't name us this, please. During your wife's recent visit to Tyrol, we had a great time discussing the similarities between our people. We suggest a non-aggression pact between us for the near future, and we will welcome any visitors from your realm with open arms. This guy's just a mayor. We're going to decline the offer. Okay, as soon as we tick up to 8 here, then we'll be fine. There. Excellent. And we can put down the fleet, and we can march on in. There we go, 250 more troops there. Fantastic. And the realm continues to grow. Look at that. Austrasia's really having a hard time. We just inherited the barony of Mail from Baron Gugualadiador of Mail. That was a pronunciation right there. That's how that's pronounced. So we got this barony. is not in a capital duchy or a capital county. So I feel like there isn't really an option to change it over to a city, which would be what I would prefer. We'll just create a new vassal for it. There we go. Now, if it was in Middlesex, if it was like Staines here, I totally would have held it for ourselves and created a vassal to Holdy Perrin. But that is not what it was, unfortunately. We're still threatening, 36%. It is declining. Wow, he actually declared his host attack? Okay. Where is this guy? Conquest of Smolensk. He's got 30,000 troops. That's a surprisingly large amount. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and deal with it. Honestly, I feel like we even ship over these troops. So all of you guys here in Middlesex, all of you guys group up in Middlesex, all of you guys group up here, and we'll go deal with this. Hey, we should pick an ambition, shouldn't we? We'll groom an heir. There we go. So we have 30,000 troops here. And then we have another 10,000 here. So we'll embark these. Actually, we can't. We'll have to split in half and embark. Okay, we'll head over here. And we'll move these guys over here as well. Just so that we're properly grouped up-ish. As soon as the autosave is done, at least. And we'll move right on back to Middlesex. We just inherited the barony of Dunmow. Where is this? In Essex. It's in the capital duchy. But it's not in the capital county. I feel like we'll go ahead and create a new vassal there. And then we will put you guys on the boats. Come on over. Get rid of the boats. There we go. And now we'll need to get up here, which could take a bit. It's a long ways away. He's actually assaulting up there. Such a wonderful bouquet. The complex blend of flavors spreads over our tongue, just as the warmth spreads in our belly. These monks certainly know how to make a fine wine. So we could visit the monastery more often, and have a decent chance of gaining learning, and a small chance of gaining drunkard. We'll do that. I don't know if we got either, but it's fine. Gada, the wife of Sultan Abdul Rahman IV of the Mutamin Sultanate, has been spending a few days in Middlesex. It's been a very nice experience meeting her. Maybe our peoples are not that different after all. We could suggest a non-aggression pact with them. That'll be fine. And Ghent is prospering. Excellent. The pact is signed. If this agreement can lead to a better understanding between our peoples, I will put effort into opening our borders to visitors from your realm. Excellent. So, we definitely need to get up here and deal with this. We're on our way, but we're so far away. We're trying to get there. He's already a quarter of the way there. And we are a long ways away. I mean, it was unfortunate that he started like 2 provinces away from his destination. But we are on our way up there. Hopefully he'll slow down a bit. He seems to have. We are pretty close to halfway there, though. Have fun with that, King of Ireland, usurping those random things from prison. Looks like they're actually fighting our rebels for us. That's nice of them. And Matilda is present again? I guess Matilda is present. So that's a thing that's happening. We are spending a huge amount of money. Let's go down to half retinue reinforcement speed. Queen Gothrund of Lapland has unearthed authentic love letters proving that Duke Antoine of Luxembourg is actually a bastard. His mother, Emma, had a torrid love affair with Duke Aldebert II of Franconia. How should we use this shocking information? Threaten him to stay out of factions. He is now loyal. Excellent. Okay, so this guy has actually spread out his troops, which is pretty convenient. Christina needs a focus. She's best at stewardship so far, so let's give her thrift. Okay. Onward we go. That all looks fine-ish. We're currently at minus 55% war score here. Okay, we're gonna go for just again. Hopefully we get it. We did not. Unfortunate. Our court physician has gained widespread reputation after having worked in our court. He's now considered a renowned physician. Excellent. Okay, so we will push up this way, and we will start actually fighting this jerk. Also, this guy wants to fabricate a claim on the Kingdom of Germany. We'll pass on that. There we go. We'll take out this bit of the host. Looks like they're actually going to take out that bit. We're going to wait here real quick, because we can instantly assault this holding and win this back. Like so. There we go. He's now at minus 5% war score, and now we'll come in here. He does not want to fight us. I wonder why. He's trying to group up. He has succeeded in grouping up. However, he is almost entirely light infantry, isn't he? He has a sizable amount of light infantry, but he's a pretty good mix, actually. Good on him for having a good composition. He wants to fabricate a claim on the barony of Montelimar. We're going to pass on that. And we're going to finish beating up on this host. There we go. And we're going to assault these holdings. Get these on back. There we go. We're at 77% war score. Actually, do we want to fight him again, or do we... We don't actually need to do this. So yeah, we want to fight him again. There we go. Gonna go up this way, not get a crossing penalty. We'll see if he gets out. Hey! Atone! Okay, Atone is fine. We'll go with that. Okay. Host is donezo. Enforce demands. We could execute him. That would make the Kingdom of Turkestan sad at us. That's fine. Don't care. We'll go ahead and put down our... We're not in friendly territory? Okay, we'll walk back this way. At a festive outing in the wild, we found a message left amidst wildflowers addressed to our courtier Aldeberta. The would-be lover, Count Simon, is waiting for her by the stream near the camp. We must protect Aldeberta from such dangerous liaisons. Okay, it's our only option. What could go wrong? Okay, we're here now, so we're going to go ahead and put down our levies and send our retinues home. Our retinues took a lot of attrition walking through this area. That was the core problem there, so it was a bit unfortunate, but it had to be done. Money continues to flow through the trade post in Durazzo, but our relationship with the merchant family has soured again. Things could escalate out of control. We're not going to do it. Okay, how are we doing? I think we're doing fine. I think things are good. I don't think we've got any real concerns right now. We are currently making... how much? 40 per month. And we are restoring how many troops per month? 307. That's plenty. We don't need to go up to full. We can remain at half reinforcement. And we're just pushing every border, pretty much. So that is excellent. Duke of Neitria. That's fine. Queen of Scotland is fabricating a claim on the Kingdom of Italy. You don't need more, Queen of Scotland. You have plenty. Our steward comes to see us one afternoon. He explains that he's devised a plan to bring in exotic goods by setting up a trade route with a foreign realm. This would of course require a sizable monetary investment, but the potential profits would also be great. Let's organize the expedition. We'll buy the merchant ship for the journey. 200 gold. We can't risk our bishops getting in the way, so we'll make them sad. We'll not get money back. That's fine. It's time to set out on the trading expedition. Hopefully, it will yield good profits. To foreign lands! We'll get there eventually. Just like how these guys will also eventually get back home. Excellent. A Jewish exile, fleeing persecution elsewhere in Europe, has showed up at our court. His time spent abroad has gifted him with many connections, and by all accounts he's an able diplomat. He would make a fine chancellor. I mean, he's okay. But we need our council slots to keep our kings in check. Our expedition has finally reached the realm of Wali Tifilwit. Apparently. I imagine I really butchered that. I also stuttered a bit, so there is that. Our steward asks what gift we shall bring forth as a token of friendship. We're gonna do 12 strong horses. After years of careful planning, Miemo Parn from the court of Duke Barjik II of Novgorod has raised a large army of exiles, mercenaries, and hopefuls, declaring his intention to press his claim by force. Well, good luck with that. At dinner, we notice Wali Tifilwit's face growing red with annoyance as he glares at our steward, shoveling his food in with his bare hands. Duke Antoine the Bear is only acting in accordance with his religion. It'll be fine. After long hours negotiating and discussing possible terms of trade, we and Wali Tifilwit of Sharihar seem to have arrived at a mutual understanding. This will be a profitable agreement. With the new trade route set up, we return with the first batch of goods and sell them off for a nice profit. The influx of new wares will also benefit the economy for a long period to come. More money is always needed. Excellent. 500 gold, 150 prestige, a bunch of tax increases, prosperity increases. Amazing. I love that event so much. Our steward has brought in riches to the realm through his competent handling of the trading expedition, and he probably expects to be rewarded with a share of the wealth. He was just doing his duty. He'll be sad, but the reason I chose that was because I noticed he's a duke. We could appoint a king in that spot. Like the Queen of Sweden. She has 0 skill. Quick question. 15. Okay, let's change her council position. She should be our steward. Okay, and now this guy is our current chancellor. But we want the Queen of Sweden to be our new chancellor. Like that. Excellent. That's amazing. We actually got good skills, except for this guy. But that's fine. He can research military tech and, like, drop swords on his toes or something. And we're just going to perform statecraft with our chancellor. Have chances to increase opinions across the board. That'll be fine. Excellent. The Austrasian Revolt is still going on, and it looks like they have a second Austrasian Revolt. And we just grabbed this territory down here. Okay. Austrasia is shall we say, having some issues currently. We're also pushing into Anatolia pretty well. That's excellent. We do need to get this reinforced pretty quickly, our retinue over here. Just because we need to be projecting lots of strength. Actually, we'll be up over 100k pretty soon. A new bird has arrived in the Muse, and a new book on the art of writing poetry is in the library. Let's take the bird out for a hunt. We'll see what happens. Things could escalate out of control. We're not gonna make those guys angry. The new bird was more aggressive than the ones we're used to. It killed many rabbits, but was unwilling to relinquish its catch. It even attacked us when we tried to pry one away. Poetry is safer. Let's try that instead. Okay, so we finished our... if it finishes the autosave. Stables. Excellent. And pike training ground. In fact, generally we're just finishing a lot of constructions. We have a fair amount of money. Can we build anything, like any extra holdings? We could. We could build a city here. Looks like in our territories, that's all we need, though. Our modest attempts to write poetry were never meant to be published in any way, but wherever we go, bards and minstrels are reciting or singing our poems. Well, I guess we're a poet now. Fame and fortune awaits. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. This is a nice, peaceful time. So next episode, we will continue, I guess, watching our vassals expand and trying to keep our money spent down. See you all then.